Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
with Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the canal with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Life jacket on. Well, I want to get on today and get all the way to Dudley, along here. Let's get going.
Quack, 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 quack.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
It's really nice and quiet down here, whilst up on that bridge above me there are all those noisy cars.
We're going underneath all the noisy cars now.
Oh, so Fizzgog's gonna steer all round this bendy bit.
Steering a boat's a bit like driving a car. There are certain rules. That sign says, all boats keep right.
Keep right, keep right.
No, I want to steer the boat this way.
That's silly.
And there's a roundabout ahead, just like one on the road, and it's got water all round it. Got to go around it now. Here we go.
Roundabout.
Here we go round the roundabout,
The roundabout.
the roundabout. Here we go round the roundabout all day long. Here we go round the roundabout, the roundabout, the roundabout. Here we go round the roundabout all day long. Rosie, why can't you steer it round the other way?
No, Fizzgog said you're not allowed to.
In case something comes the other way.
Now, my canal book says that round this corner there's a big hill, and I've got to get my boat up that hill. How am I going to do that? Wait and see. You'll see when we come to it.
A hill? Rosie and Jim went up the hill, climbing up the water. Then they went down to Brummagem town, riding on a motor. Hey, Duck, keep a lookout for this hill. I can't wait to see a hill.
Yeah.
Can you see the hill going up ahead of us? It goes up in steps with water in them, and there are gates to hold the water from running away. We can get up there by going through the gates.
Is that it? We're not going up there, are we?
Well, Fizgog says we are.
You mean everything? You, me, Duck and the boat? Rosie and Jim went up the hill and took the duck up with them.
And my mag.
And my book.
And all the beds.
And John's book.
And all the food.
And the fridge.
And the kitchen sink.
And everything floated up with them.
Hello.
Oh, John.
You mind if we come through the lock?
Yes.
Thank you very much. If you give us a hand, we'll be very grateful.
Quack, quack. Quack.
The boat goes in the lock. The boat goes in the lock. Hey ho, the doomy-o, the boat goes in the lock.
Okay, John.
Thank you. You can see now that the water's much higher here than it is in the place where the boat is, in the lock. But if I open the tap using this key, then the water will run in and the boat will come up. So let's do it. Here it goes. Oh, quite stiff. Can you see how the water's getting higher on this side and it's lifting the boat up and up? Hello. It's a good way to lift a boat up, isn't it?
Yes.
I can feel it going up now.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how high each lock lifts the boat?
About 6 metres.
6 metres?
Yeah.
That's a long way, isn't it?
All right, yes.
And how many locks are there climbing up this hill?
8.
8 locks?
Yeah.
So that means the boat is climbing up about as high as 4 houses.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Goodness me.
Yeah, yeah.
And all with water.
Oh, all water, yeah.
Wonderful. There we go. Got the gate open and the boat can go out now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's help.
Yeah, let's help. 1, 2, 3, push. Oh, push. Oh.
There.
Yeah.
The handle goes round and round. The handle goes round and round. Hey ho, ba-doo-be-o. The handle goes round and round. The water comes pouring in. The water comes pouring in. Hey ho, ba-doo-be-o. The water comes pouring in.
The water coming in, Jim. Look, come over there.
The boat goes up and up. The boat goes up and up. Hey ho, ma-doo-me-o. The boat goes up and up.
Hi, John.
Lovely, thank you. Thank you very much.
All the best.
All the best to you. Bye-bye.
Quack, quack, quack.
Duck is quacking his cracky song.
Time for home.
We stayed too long.
Come on.
Quack, quack.
Yes, thank you, Duck.
Quack.
Thank you, Duck. Open your lock gates, Water Wizard Jim, and let my boat through.
No, you can't come in until you tell me the magic password.
Oh, Fizzle Fuzzle,
No, that's not right.
Quack, quack.
Oh, quack, quack, quack.
No, that's not right either.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Abracadabra, super glue, open the gates and let me through.
How did you know that?
A little bird told me. Now come on, open the gates and let me through.
All right.
Here we go. Chuck, 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 chuck. There. Now, turn the taps on and let the water in, please.
No, not until you tell me another password.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Argle bargle pudding and pies, water wizard, make us rise.
You cheated.
Didn't?
You're not allowed to have anyone's help.
Oh, niggly noggin. Come on, water wizard, make us rise.
Oh, all right. The water comes rising up. The water comes rising up. Hey ho, ba doobie oh, the water comes rising up. The water comes pouring in. The water comes pouring in. Hey ho, ba doobie oh, the water comes pouring in.
Now I'm sailing up into the clouds.
Now I've got to the top of the hill, you can see just how far I've come. A long line of locks climbing up the hill, as high as 4 houses. It's a long way.
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the good boat Ragdoll when they saw a huge gate right across the water. "What's that?" said Rosie. "That is the house where the water wizard lives," said Jim. "Will he let us in?" said Rosie. "Yes," said Jim, "if we say the magic words." "Say them," said Rosie, "if you know them." Abracadabra, London Zoo. "No, that's not right." But they couldn't remember the magic words, so the water wizard would not let them through.
Quack, 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 quack.
Abracadabra, super glue, open the gates and let us through. And the water wizard made a great gurgle-wurgling and a swooshing and a sploshing, and he opened his gates and the boat went in. They said another spell.
Quack, 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 quack.
Argle bargle, pudding and pies. Water wizard, make us rise. The water went bubble, bubble, spuggle, sprug, and up went the boat, and up went Jim, and up went everything. Then the water wizard opened his back door and let them out again. "We did it," said Rosie. "We did it," said Jim.
Rosie. Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the canal with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Now I'll get my life jacket on. Mustn't forget that. Need that for safety. Let's have a look. I'm at Bumblehole Boating Centre today, and I'm having a look at my book to see where to go. I'm going to go all down here and head for Birmingham. Let's get going. Oh, a rainbow. Haven't seen one of those for a long time. What lovely colours.
Quack, 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 quack.
Thanks, Duck! We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
It's rather narrow here with lots of trees hanging over the water.
Here we go, Jim, where there's going to be lots of trees.
All the way up and over the coloured rainbow to where the trees are.
Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, Jim, all the trees are coming in the boat.
Quack, 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 quack.
What a place. It's like going through a forest.
Leaves, Jim.
Oh, yes. Oh, these leaves, Rosie, they're greener than my drawing. Can you send me some more, please? Thank you. Oh, trees have leaves, oh, greeny green, the greenest green I've ever seen.
Oh dear, poor old rag doll. The boat's getting a good scratching from these trees.
What was that noise? Rosie!
Quack.
It sounded like the gnashing of monsters' teeth, Jim.
Don't say that!
Oh, no.
Rosie! The monster is eating the boat! Scritch, scratch, bumpety bump, the boat tips up and the cups go jump.
Splish, splash, jiggity jog. Is it a boat or is it a frog?
Quack, quack, quack.
Duck's seen the monster, Jim, and it's got big wide eyes and a big wide mouth.
Oh, Rosie, what colour is it?
Well, it's green and shiny.
I'm scared. Oh, how big is it?
That big. Yeah.
How big?
That big? Well, look, Noggin, it's not going to bite you.
Rosie? That's not a monster, it's a frog!
I know.
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah?
I'm gonna paint that frog.
Oh,
Rosie? I haven't got any green paint.
Oh, look what a mess I've made of my boat. I've scratched it all the way along. It must have been with driving too close to those trees. I'll have to go and get some paint to patch it up. Now, what colours do I need? I certainly need some yellow, and I need some green, and I'll need some blue. I'd better go and find a shop to buy some paint. Luckily, I'm in the town, so the shops aren't far away.
look at all the cars rushing past. And all the people.
All the people in the street
Rushing by on tap-tap feet
buying this.
and buying that. Have no time to stop and chat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I've got trouble. I've got a boat on the canal and I've scratched it on some trees. I need some paint. I see I've come to the right place.
Yeah, the colour you want?
Well, I'll need some yellow
Yep.
and blue. Better have a brush, I think. Do you sell brushes?
Pick your brush out.
Oh,
there.
yes, yes. That's a nice size. Yeah, I'll have one of those brushes.
You want some brush cleaner?
A brush? Yes, I'd better have something to clean the brush, hadn't I?
Don't you want?
Yes, it'll get sticky. Well, there's something else I wanted, but I can't remember what it is. It's a terrible memory, you know. Anyway, no, it's not a scraper. Oh, I might remember. I can always come back. No, it's not far away.
Rosie, I need some green paint.
I know that. I can remember. I'll go and get you some.
Again.
Never mind. I can come back later on. Oh,
Well, Joe usually do that.
what was that? Must have been the wind.
Aye.
I didn't notice any wind when I came in, though.
No, no, me.
It's very strange, isn't it? Now, what was it that I'd... Oh, I can't think what it was.
Hacksaw?
Hacksaw?
Handsaw?
No, it's not a saw, no.
Flouting trowel? Planting up trowel?
No.
Handsaw?
Rosie, I want the green paint. Yeah, no, the green. No, not the red one. Yeah, yeah. Come on, green.
Claw hammer?
No.
Pin hammer?
With a hammer?
Lump hammer? Flouter?
You've got so many things here. What time do you close?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Oh, well, I can always come back if I remember what it was that I was thinking
Right,
about.
you go, sir?
Oh, what a memory. I mustn't forget to pay, must I? There's that door again.
Ah, never have.
It needs a...
Doesn't
I
have
think
nothing to do that.
needs a sprig on it, doesn't it?
Well done, Rosie. Well done. Come on. Green paint. We got green paint. We got.
Right, I'll start with the blue. Oh, that looks a lot better. Lovely, nice, clean, fresh colour.
Green paint. Green paint. New green paint from the shop. Shoppy shop. Rosie, this new green paint doesn't work. It's all brown.
Noggin, you've still got red paint on it. You have to wash it out.
Wash, 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 wash.
There we are. That's the blue and the yellow finished. Just about. Now, I need... Oh! Green. I haven't got any green paint. Now what am I going to do? Should have made a list, shouldn't I, before I went to the shop? Oh, dear. I wonder if I could make some green. Perhaps I can, if I mix the paints. I'll take the yellow first, and I'll pour some in this jar. That's the yellow. And I'll put some blue in with it. Then I'll mix it up. There we are. Lovely green. It's worked. Magic. And I can paint the green. Lovely. Just the job.
Wash the brush, then the colours won't all smudge.
Did you know, Jim, you can make green by mixing two other colours together?
Really?
Yeah.
Which colours?
Can you remember?
Rosie, which colours do I mix to get green?
Well, there's blue.
Oh, blue.
Yes.
Right, and which other colour, Rosie?
Well, there's blue. And,
Yes.
well, blue.
Oh, is it red?
No.
Is it purple?
No.
Is it orange?
No.
Mix blue and what?
Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah.
It's magic. Rosie, I've made some green.
See? Blue and yellow. What did I tell you?
There we are. That's the rag doll painted just as good as new. I'll tidy away now and get on with my story.
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along in the good boat Ragdoll when they came to a dark forest. In the middle of the forest sat the Frog King. "It's horrid," said Rosie. "Where have all the colours gone?" said Jim. "I've swallowed them," said the Frog King. "Noggin," said Rosie, and she looked up. "Look," she said, there was a band of colour going right across the sky. "It's a rainbow," said Jim. They sailed their boat to the end of the rainbow. There they found 3 pots of paint, a red pot, a blue pot, and a yellow pot. "Now we can put the colours back in the world," said Rosie. "But there are only 3 colours here," said Jim. "We can make all the others if we mix them," said Rosie. "You'll see." And she was right. Rosie and Jim painted their boat. Then they painted the grass, the trees, and the sky. And the Frog King was so cross that he went green all over, but he never swallowed the colours again.
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life, and I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the canal with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Oh, it's a lovely day today. You know, this is my last piece of toast. I'll get my life jacket on first. Yes, I've done a silly thing. I've completely run out of food on the rag doll. So if I don't find a shop today, there'll be nothing at all for my tea. Let's have a look at the book. Well, the book says that along here there are lots of houses, and there's a bridge for trains to go over, and even a lot of trees, but they're not much good for food, so I'll have to just go and have a look. Let's get going.
Quack, 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 quack.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
I'll really have to find a shop. So what I'm going to do is just set off down here and keep a lookout and hope I find one.
Jim, he said we were going to find something to eat. Some houses, some trees, and a railway bridge.
He didn't say that, did he, Rosie?
Did.
We're going to go all the way down the canal and find a tree, a house, and everything to eat.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, there's a house. I could eat that. I'd gobble it up right from the chimney to the front door.
Rosie, I'm gonna draw that yummy house.
Oh, okay.
Yummy roof, yummy house, yummy windows, yummy door, yummy house.
Hey, Jim! There's a nice juicy tree. I could eat that all up for my dinner.
Munchy, munchy tree. Yummy. Rosie, what else is there to eat?
Oh, well, there's some yummy clouds.
Oh, yeah.
And up in the sky, the clouds sail by.
A train rushing past with a whoosh and a sigh. We'll gobble them up in less than a minute. The clouds, the train, and everyone in it. Yum, 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 yum.
Woo-woo. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Quack, quack, quack,
Jim, look at all those shops.
My goodness, there's a huge amount of new buildings here. And the canal's really high up the hillside. That's unusual. Oh, and down there, I can see a big supermarket. I better get all my shopping there. I'll stop and have a look. Jacket off. Won't need the life jacket in the shops. Shut the doors up securely. List, money, and off we go. Right, I get a trolley.
Jim! They've got loads of food in here. They've got loads of them. They've got sweets and biscuits. They've got loads. Jim, we've got to go and get a trolley. Yeah, Jim, get a trolley.
My goodness, what a huge shop. Now then, let's see. Eggs, I wonder where they are. Ah, eggs, good. 6. 6 eggs, that's right. What's next?
Jim, first we need a house.
Oh, look, there's a house there.
With a window and a door and a chimney and there. Here is a house. A bready and cakey house.
One house.
Go, Rosie.
There it goes.
Now what's next?
Oh,
Beans, beans. Ah, beans. Lovely. 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jim, we need some trees, we do. Jim? Jim?
Boo!
Oh! Jim! It's not very nice.
One broccoli tree.
Oh!
A broccoli tree. Monkey, monkey, broccoli, 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 monkey, monkey.
Thank you, Jim.
Ah, milk. Good. A little one. And a big one.
What's next, Rosie?
we need some clouds, Jim.
Oh, clouds.
Oh,
Clouds. Cloudy, 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 cloud, floating in the sky.
What is it, Jim?
It's a creepy cloud, Rosie. Here, catch. Whee!
Thank you for the cloud, clever noggin. Come on, let's go.
What's next, Rosie?
Oh, I mustn't forget the carrots. 1 packet. I think. Yeah, that's right. I think that's everything. Good. I'll pay for it now.
Jim, what are you doing? We need a train and everyone in it. Come on.
Driver.
Oh, Jimmy Noggin, you clever thing.
All aboard! Tickety-bom, 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 tickety-bom. Orange train, Rosie.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Busy day today?
It is, yes. Thank you.
Where's Fiscock?
Don't know.
Oh, Jim, quick, quick.
Which way?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Rosie, which way's out?
Oh, Jim, hurry up. We're going to miss him.
I don't know which way to go.
Jim, run. Hey, oh,
Excuse
no,
me.
this way, no, left. Oh, no, we're going to crash.
Wonder what that noise is. Would you look after my stuff while I go and look?
Quick, Rosie. Get out of here.
We've been naughty, Jim.
Oh, naughty, naughty, quick. Oh, quick. Fiscal.
What was that?
Oh, run, Jim, run. As fast as you can. Oh, there's Fiscock's trolley. We can put all our food in his trolley. Come on.
Hey, look, here's the trees there, and oh, hang on, oh, here's the house up there, and oh, Hey, Jim, here's the clouds. Woo! And here's the train. Woo! Quick, Jim! Quick, let's go!
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Did you find out what it was?
Well, no, somebody knocked a lot of cornflakes packets over and crashed down.
Oh, some children probably.
Oh dear, I don't know. Anyway,
Continue with your shopping.
um,
I've never seen that before.
what's that? A house? I don't remember getting...
No?
I don't remember this either. An orange train? Oh. Oh. It looks like a train.
Strange.
Bye, fish dog.
Thank you, Dawes.
Yeah, thank you, dog.
Thank you.
Some strange things in my shopping.
They are.
There's a monkey going up a tree.
Hey, he's found a tree.
Oh, yeah, and he's found an orange train with all the jelly babies on it.
Oh, very strange.
Yes, it is.
Strange indeed. I must have been dreaming. Carrots, yes, carrots all right. And milk. 2, yes, and 6 eggs. Remember all that. My goodness, I've got a good load of shopping. I got more than I meant to get, really. And look at these great windows. They're like huge mirrors. Better get back to the boat now. Oh, I'm glad to get back to the boat.
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the good boat Ragdoll. "I'm so hungry," said Rosie. "I could eat a house." And no sooner had she said it than there by the water was a house made of bread with cake windows and biscuit doors and chimneys. They ate it nearly all up, but they were still hungry. "I could eat a tree," said Rosie, and there were some broccoli trees. And they gobbled them up. They were still hungry, so they ate some clouds for pudding. They'd eaten so much that they were too fat to walk, so they caught a train that was passing. They got off the train at the supermarket, but they were too full to do any shopping. So Duck brought them home in a shopping trolley.
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old Ragdoll. Rosie and Jim, and John he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Mustn't forget my life jacket. I'm going to have a look for some shops today, see if I can get something nice for my dinner. So I'll get started.
Quack, 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 quack.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
If I go along here towards Tewkesbury, I'm sure I'll find lots of shops.
He says we're going shopping.
What for?
Food.
Oh, good. I'm hungry.
You know, I don't understand it. The rate the food disappears on my boat. You'd think I had a family of children with me, and there's only me. I don't know where it all goes to.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh,
There.
oh God, Rosie.
Oh.
Naughty old Fizgog. He's
Yeah.
got no more food, and I'm hungry.
Jim! Look at those people eating all that yummy food.
Oh, Fizgog never buys yummy food like that, Rosie.
No.
Oh.
Jim, what's your favourite food? Is it donuts?
No,
Is it bananas?
no.
Is it sausages?
Sausages! That's my favouriteest food.
Yeah.
And Fizgog never buys yummy food like sausages.
No. Jim, look at those people eating all that yummy food.
Oh. Rosie,
Yeah?
what's your favourite food?
Oh.
Is it cake?
No.
Is it pork pie?
No.
Is it yogurt?
Yogurt! Toffee yogurt, my favourite. But Jim, Fizgog never buys yummy food like toffee yogurts, does he?
Rosie,
Yeah.
when Fizgog goes shopping,
Hmm.
he always makes a shopping list.
A shopping list. Let's make our own shopping list.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Half a pound of sausages, please.
And a toffee yogurt.
That's the way the money goes.
Pop it in his pocket. 50p.
Ah, there are some shops coming up, so I'll moor along here and write my list. That's it. Now, and I'll make my shopping list now. What do I need? Let's see. What do I like for my lunch? 6 rolls, that's a good start, isn't it? 6 rolls. 2 cartons of milk. Need something to drink this weather. 6 tomatoes.
And lots of sausages.
And toffee yoghurt.
And 2 packets of cheese, I think. That's it. I can make a nice meal with that. I'll get off to the shops now and get the shopping done. Oh, 50p. Wonder where that's come from. It'll come in handy anyway. I'll get the boat closed. And off I go. Good afternoon. Isn't it hot?
It is, isn't it?
I bet it's hot working in the shop today.
It is.
I wonder if you'd do me a favour. I've got a list, but I've got to dash up the road for something else. Can I leave it with you and come back for the order?
Yeah, certainly.
Lovely. Thanks
Okay,
very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, Rosie. Yummy, yummy, yummy sausages.
And there's my toffee yoghurt.
Rosie is going to be cross.
Yeah, he's gonna be very cross.
He doesn't eat sausages or anything with meat in it.
No, 'cause he's one of those veggie thingies.
Vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
And he doesn't eat toffee yogurts either. Doesn't he?
Rosie,
Yeah?
we could get him a present. That'll cheer him up.
Come on.
He likes flowers, Rosie.
Yeah, and there's some blue ones, and there's some red ones.
Have you got 50 pence in your bag?
Yeah. Some flowers are blue,
Rosie Posy,
and some flowers are red,
this one's for you, Rosie Posy.
and these are for his dog.
Is that right? £2.22?
It's another 50p, please.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I've got the 50 pence.
Thank you very
That all
much.
right?
Yes, thank
Good.
you.
Thank you very much for being so helpful.
That's all right.
I'll be off back to my boat now.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello there.
It's a nice day for a picnic, isn't it?
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful.
You're having a lovely picnic, aren't you?
We are. Yes.
Oh, why don't I have a picnic? Just that place here. Now then, let's see what I've got. Rolls. They'll be nice. Milk. Yes, I'm quite thirsty today. There's cheese. Tomatoes. What's this? Toffee-flavoured low-fat yoghurt? I don't like toffee yoghurt. How did that get into my shopping? Sausages? I don't eat sausages. What am I going to do with those? They're no good for my picnic. Oh, people across there are having a barbecue. I wonder if they like sausages. I'll go and ask them. They might like the yoghurt as well.
Sausages and yogurt pots, all our favourite yummies.
Lay the table, make it nice.
Then we'll fill our tummies.
But could you manage them? Because I don't eat sausages. Could you manage them with your barbecue?
I'm sure we could.
Those are my sausages.
I've got a yoghurt as well. Would anybody like a toffee yoghurt?
What about my yoghurt?
You like it? Right up.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Lovely.
Oh, that's nice. Somebody's arranged my picnic for me. Got a knife and fork and a cup, plate. Lovely. I might as well start. I wonder who's done that. Oh, flowers. Beautiful. I'll start then and enjoy my picnic.
She's seen us, Jim.
A sausage, please.
And the yoghurt, please.
Ah. Lovely.
Lovely, lovely sausage, Rosie.
And yummy yoghurt, Jim.
He didn't seem too cross, did he?
No.
Mustn't forget anything. Get the bread away.
Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, duckies, quackies, quacky song.
Fizzgog's going.
We've munched too long.
Come on.
Thanks, Duck.
Lovely duck.
And very carefully with the flowers. And time to get back to the boat now. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll when they stopped to do some fishing. Got one! Jim had caught a little silvery fish.
Hello, said the fish. I'm a magic fish. Would you like a wish?
A packet of sausages, please, said Jim.
Let me go, and you can have a packet of the best sausages, said the fish.
Jim let the fish go. It swam quickly away. You noggin, said Rosie. It'll never come back, and we'll get no supper. But there on the table was a packet of sausages. But the sausages grew little legs, jumped off the table and ran for their lives. Quick, shouted Rosie, after them. Rosie and Jim chased the sausages over a hill, round a corner and along a street, but they could not catch them. Stop, said Rosie. They're too fast for us. Look, said Jim. They were outside a big shop. They went into the shop and bought sausages and toffee yoghurts. Then they went home and had such a feast. They never saw the magic fish again, or the sausages with legs. I don't know where they ran to.
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.
Jim!
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book, the world to spy, the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and Johnny writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Oh, my old blanket needs a good shake. Just look at it. It's getting very thin and worn out. I've had it since I was a boy. Oh, then, got it folded up neatly. Get the doors closed. And then I'll leave it out in the fresh air for a bit. Get my life jacket on. Well, my book says that if I go along here, I'll come to a place called Upton upon Severn. And there's a weaver's workshop there that people can visit. I wonder if they make blankets. I think I'll go and see.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
I hope they do make blankets. I'd like a new one.
We're going up the river to make a blanket, Jim.
A blanket, Rosie?
Yeah.
Snuggly blanket.
Yeah. Oh, Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Oh, snuggly cuddle.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, we're almost there now.
Cuddly cozy Rosie,
Wrapped like a posy.
Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Snuggly warm.
Rosie
And Jim.
will take no harm. Cuddly cozy Rosie,
Wrapped like a posy.
Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Snuggly warm.
Rosie and
Jim will take no harm.
Quack.
Ah, here's a good place to stop. And there's the tower at Upton. Good view of that.
Quack, quack.
Oh, I mustn't leave my blanket out. Better just tidy it up before I... Oh. Oh, look at that. I really will have to find that weaver's workshop now and discover if they make new blankets. I'll just put it away neatly before I go. Pop it in the lid. And I'll get on my way.
Rosie,
Yeah?
is he cross?
Don't know.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely day for a picnic, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely.
You picked a nice place for it too.
Tim, that little baby's got a special blanket.
She looks all cosy, cuddly, Rosie.
Yeah. And that little girl's got one too.
Nice to see you anyway. Enjoy your picnic. Bye-bye.
This way to the weavers, Rosie.
Yeah, full of Fizgog.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. My goodness, what a busy place. Hello.
Good morning.
How do you do? My
How do
name's
you do?
John.
My name's Ziggy. Very nice to meet you.
May I look round your workshop?
Yes, please do.
What I'm really looking for is a blanket.
Well, I think we might be able to help you because we do actually make blankets here. And the blankets we make are made of sheep's wool.
Ah.
A new blanket.
Yeah, a snuggly blanket.
It doesn't look like the wool on the sheep, does it?
Well, you have to make the wool into a thread to start off with. That's the first process. And that's actually what Beverly over there is doing on the spinning wheel. So
Oh,
shall
I
we go over
see.
there and have a look
yes,
at
I'd
it?
love to see. Hello.
Hello. You see, she's using the wool straight off the sheep, so that has been cut this year off the sheep,
Of a curly sheep.
of a very curly sheep, with very long wool on it.
Rosie, it's all curly-whirly wool.
Yeah, and it's all twisty-wisty.
As you can see there, she's just holding the wool, just gently against the thread,
Yes,
and then the spinning wheel makes sure that that is twisted into a thread.
yes. And you've got some here that's been made. Oh, here's a lot, isn't there? That's been made into thread.
That's what it looks like spun up, yes. But you don't, I mean, that's the colour of the sheep, but it doesn't have to stay white. You can put colour into it and dye it.
Those are nice, aren't they?
Look at those, aren't those lovely colours?
Beautiful. It still doesn't quite look like a blanket, though, does it?
No, you then have to weave the threads into a fabric or into a blanket. And if I can show you, that's actually what Vera is doing over here on a hand
See,
loom.
Yes. Hello, Vera.
Hello. And what she could do now is to go in and out of those threads with a darning needle.
Ah, just like darning, yeah.
In, out, in, out.
In, out, in, out.
That would be rather slow, wouldn't it?
It would take a long time to do that, yes. Now, in order to speed it up, you can set up your threads so that you can lift a whole lot in one go. That's what Vera's doing
I
now.
see.
Ooh, look, she's pushing it through, Rosie.
Yeah, and pulling it back, Jim.
Is there a still quicker way of doing it?
Yes, there would be a quicker way if we went over to my looms over there and have a look at that.
I see. Does it work the same way as the little one?
Yes, but mine is running on a motor. And that's the shuttle, like Vera's stick, that has got the thread in it. And I have to put that into the loom now before I can start it.
That slides across like that, yes.
It goes backwards and forwards like a little mouse almost. And stand back and watch out because it's quite noisy.
Glitter and a clatter, the loom weaves the thread. Makes a cozy blanket to put on Noggin's bed. With the glitter and the clatter, the loom weaves the thread. Makes a cozy blanket to put on Noggin's bed.
Is that how my blanket will be made?
Your blanket and a lot of other blankets will be made like this.
Well, I'd like to pick one now, if I may.
Well, shall we go over and have a look at it?
Please.
And that is quite a long blanket as well, so you really can wrap yourself up in it for those cold winter nights.
Yes, I like that. Yes,
Will that be all right?
Please, yeah.
We're weavers now, Jim.
Yeah, we're weaving all in and out, Rosie.
Making a nice blanket for Fizzy Dog.
A blanket with no holes in it, Rosie.
Yes.
Yeah, Rosie.
Uh-huh.
Push it through and then pull it back like that.
Yeah, okay.
Rosie,
Yeah?
that's not a blanket.
Well, you do it, Nitty Noggin. Come on, you push it through and then pull it back, and you have to do it really, really fast. And well, you can't do it.
Oh.
No.
Push and throw, see it go. Rosie can't go any faster.
I can.
Push it through and pull it back.
Oh dear.
What a disaster.
Thank you very much. It was a very interesting visit.
My pleasure. See you anon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Quack, 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 quack.
Duck is cracking his cracky song.
Fizzgog's coming.
We've played too long.
Come on.
He's coming.
Now, let's have a look at my nice new blanket. Well, that one's got no holes in it at all. And it's going to be really warm for cold nights. And I'm going to fold it up now, put it on the chair, because it's given me an idea for a story. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day,
Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll when they met a young girl weaving at a loom. It went clitter-clatter all day long. "What are you doing?" said Jim. "I'm weaving cloth for my stepmother's new dress," said the girl. "Why are you looking so sad?" said Rosie. "Because it will never be ready on time. My loom goes so slowly. She'll be very angry and I'll be sent to bed with no dinner." "We'll help," said Rosie. "We know someone who can weave very, very fast," said Jim. "Come with us." They went somewhere they'd been before on their boat. Midsummer Weavers. There was a beautiful young woman with a loom that had an engine to make it go. She could weave cloth so fast, whiz, whiz, that it was done before you knew it. And her loom wove the stepmother's cloth whilst they all had a cup of coffee. Then they said, "Thank you very much," to the kind young woman. "How can we pay you?" said Jim. "You can put me in a story and make me famous," said the woman. "That'll do for me." And so they did.
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye.
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look.
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a fine day, so I'll begin with that. One fine day. And then I'll draw the canal with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. I must be about here, and I'm going to go all the way up to here. Oh, there's a place along here where they make glass. If I go along this way, I'll come to it. I think I'll go and see, because I've always wondered how they make glass. Let's go and have a look. Mustn't forget my life jacket. Let's get going.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
I think I'll go and see how they make glass.
Jim, I think he said we were going to see where glass comes from.
He did, Rosie. He says we're going to go all the way down the canal to find where glass comes from.
Yeah, what a noggin. Comes from that cupboard over there.
I think he knows his glasses are in the cupboard, Rosie. He wants to know how they're made.
Well, I know how to wash them.
Splish, splosh, rub-a-dub, we'll get the dishes clean.
Swish, flush, rub and scrub, the best you've ever seen.
Swish, swash, swishity swash,
Here's another glass. Thank you.
Now, what's left to do? I'll wash up that... What? Rosie!
My goodness, what a lot of glass there is everywhere. And it's funny stuff. The houses are full of it, of course, with all the windows. They're all made of glass. You can see through them. And you can see yourself in them. They work like mirrors sometimes. And they reflect the light. And you can see a picture in them. All sorts of other glass things as well. In our houses and outside.
Here is Duck. That's Duck in there.
Yeah.
And here is Rosie. And here is Jim. Here is Rosie. Here is Jim. Here's a glass we all are in. See that? You like that, Duck?
Of course, mirrors are made of glass as well. Wonder what else? Oh yes, bottles. And drinking glasses that you use inside the house.
Rosie? Oh, when I look at you through this glass, Rosie, you look all higgledy-piggledy.
Let me have a look. Thanks. Oh! Yeah. Oh! Jim! I can see a shape like a big pointed hat.
Yeah. Hey, that looks like a big pointed wizard's hat, Rosie.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, that must be the old cone where they made glass in the old days. I think I'll have a stop and have a look at that.
Quack, quack, quack.
Doesn't look like a house. More like a giant ice cream cone upside down. Good afternoon.
Good
I'm John.
afternoon. I'm Christine.
So this is what it's like inside the cone?
Well, this is where they made glass a long time ago.
Really? But why is it this shape?
And it's basically a chimney. There was a hole in the top for the smoke to go out. Then there was a large fire in the centre, and the glassmakers worked in a circle around the edge.
I see. Yes. Yes.
A wizard's hat as big as a house. Just think how big the wizard must be.
It's not a house, Noggin. It's made of bricks. It's the chimney of an old glassworks.
Ooh, beautiful marbles. I must buy some of these. I'm just choosing some marbles. And I've just been looking at this beautiful glassware. And what I'm curious about is what it's made of. I can't guess.
It's made from sand.
Sand?
Mainly sand with a few other ingredients.
You mean sand like the sand at the seaside?
Sand it is such lovely stuff to trickle and wickle and pour. Oh, sand from the sea where the mermaids sing upon a distant shore.
Just like being at the seaside here.
Jim, what are you making? A sandcastle?
No, making a sand boat.
It's so hard to believe. It's such beautiful, transparent glass. And how is it made nowadays?
Well, would you like to come to see?
I'd love to. And what happens to the sand to make it turn into glass?
Well, it's heated up until it becomes very hot, and then the molten glass is orange in colour and quite soft. The men are gathering it from the furnace on the end of the iron.
It really looks soft and sticky, doesn't it?
It is, yes.
They have to hold it very carefully, I should
Yes,
think.
well, it's very hot.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Jim, come and look at this.
Careful, Rosie, it's very hot.
They've melted all the sand and things to make it into glass.
And then they will blow down the iron. It's like a hollow tube.
Ah, yes.
And the glass on the end of it will swell up like a balloon.
Oh, yes, I see.
That man, he's blowing it up like that.
Blowy, blowy, balloony.
And what are they making?
They're making wine glasses. And that's the bowl of the wine glass that you can see there being made.
Yes, and it's still hot.
Yes, it's very hot.
Yes,
Yes.
so nobody can touch it.
Oh, no,
And
no.
it's still soft as well.
Yes, it's very soft.
Ooh, Jim.
That soft stuff is turning into glass.
That's magic.
And now he's got it on the arms of his chair and he's twirling it backwards and forwards. What is he doing there?
And he's getting it ready to put the stem of the wine glass.
And here comes a man with some more hot glass on the end of a rod.
Well, he's going to make that into the foot.
The foot, oh, where
On
the
the
glass stands on the table.
Yes, that's right.
And he's sticking it on and he's going to...
And then he's going to smooth it.
Smoothing it with a
Yes.
piece of wood.
Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it.
He's turning it round and round and round and round.
made a new wine glass.
And when it goes cold, does it go really hard, like the glass I drink out of?
Yes, that's right. And then a pattern can be cut onto the glass.
They just dropped out of his trousers. Hey, I'm going to collect them. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3.
Marbles. Give us one.
There you go. One for you.
Put it in there.
Here we go.
Glass marbles. They make whizzly windows, Rosie. Where did you collect them from?
Well, they fell out of Fizzcock's trousers. They ran right down his legs.
Oh, there's a hole in my pocket, and I've lost all my marbles.
There. Lovely sambo. All finished.
Well, thank you very much for a fascinating day.
You're very welcome, John. Please come again sometime.
I will. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One fine day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along through a magical crystal city where sunlight sparkled off the glass buildings. They saw a giant with a cone-shaped hat, and inside his hat, hot furnaces turned sand from the seaside into beautiful shining glass. The giant could grant wishes, so Jim wished he could go to the seaside to play in the sand. And suddenly he was there with Rosie building a sandcastle boat. Now, Rosie and Jim lived on a boat, so they knew they had to have windows to look out of. It was Rosie's turn to make a wish. She wished for some lovely glass hoops. They made perfect porthole windows for the magic sandboat. When they looked out, they saw the seawater rising all round them. But the sandboat was magic. It sailed away and turned into Rosie and Jim's very own boat, the Rag Doll.
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look.
With with Rosie's bag.
Jim's drawing book, the world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And now I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. It's really breezy today. I'll get my life jacket on and have a look at my book. I'm going to go down the River Avon today, right round the town of Evesham to Hampton. So I'll get the engine started, cast off, and on my way.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
And my book says that when I get further down here, round the big bend, I'll come to a bridge, and I've got to go under that, and then I'll come to Hampton Ferry. It's rather an unusual ferry, carries people across the river, and I think that'll give me an idea for a story.
Jim, what's a ferry?
I think he said it's something that takes people across a river.
Oh, well, why don't they walk? Because bridges take people across rivers too, Noggin.
Don't know.
I wonder which arch I should go through. 1, 2, or 3.
A bridge with 1, 2, 3 arches. And I know which one he's going to go through, Rosie. He's going to go through this one on this side.
Fizz pot, we're going to go through that one on that side.
Duck thinks we're going to go through the middle one.
Middle fiddle.
My book says I have to go through the middle arch, because that's where the water's deepest.
Middle, middle, middle one. Duck was right and we were wrong.
Duck is quacking 1, 2, 3.
Quack, 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 quack.
Thanks, Duck, thanks.
Well done.
Yeah.
Middle, middle, middle.
Quack, quack.
Duck is clever, we love Duck.
He will always
Bring us luck. Thanks, Duck.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Ah, there's the sign. Hampton Ferry. We must be getting close. And my book says that I have to give 3 toots to warn the ferryman that I'm approaching. So,
Rosie's tooting, come quick! Oh no! Rosie, we're gonna crash!
Oh, has he seen the other boat?
No! We're gonna crash, Rosie!
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, what a fizz pot!
We're gonna crash right to the bottom of the river!
Duck, do something! Get him to stop the boat!
Quack, quack, quack.
Rosie, have we crashed yet?
No, Fizzlepot. Duck saved us just in time.
Quack, quack.
Oh, yes. Hey, Duck. Look, there's nothing to worry about now. That man's gone to wind that rope down, down, down out of our way.
Jim, where's the rope gone?
It's gone to the bottom of the river, Rosie.
Oh, Fizzle. So we've just floated over the top of it.
See, that man over there turned the handle round and round.
And it went down and down and down.
Thank you.
Oh, Jim, I see what you mean. That man, well, he's winding the rope up out of the water again.
Rosie!
Jim?
Rosie!
Oh!
Ooh, Rosie,
Yeah?
we're stopping.
Oh, yeah?
Of course, the ferry can only take people and animals across the river. Cars and buses and lorries have to go over the bridge that I came under. Hello, can I come across on your ferry?
Yeah.
Not too heavy, am I?
No.
I'm quite big, you know. Oh, that's it. Hello, I'm John.
Hello, I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you. I'll sit down.
His dog is very heavy, isn't he, Rosie?
Yeah, but he won't sink the boat, Jim. Nope.
How many people can you carry on this ferry?
10.
10 people?
Yeah.
And then it's hard work?
Yeah, very hard.
How does it work, going across?
Pull it across by the rope.
Just pull across?
So that's how it works.
You just pull.
Yeah, pull it right across the river.
I was just wondering, you know, does anybody ever forget to toot and crash into the rope?
Yeah.
What happens then?
They just bounce off it.
They just bounce off?
We tooted just in time.
Yeah, Duck saved us.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
It's a really hot day today, and what I'd really fancy would be a nice ice cream. I can see a place over there. Hello, are you open for ice cream? Well, I'd like something, I'm not quite sure what. Have you got any tubs? Like a tub. Oh, just the thing. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
This is our ferry, Jim.
Yeah. And Rosie, this is Fizzgog, and he wants to come across on the ferry, please.
No, Fizzgog will be far too heavy, and he will sink the ferry right to the bottom of the river.
He won't sink it to the bottom of the river, will he?
Yeah.
No. He won't, Rosie.
Oh, all right then. Off we go.
Won't sink, will he? No. Told you it wouldn't sink.
Oh, pull, 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 and Duck Fizzgog crossing the ferry. Now he's on the other side, and he will go full merry. Go Fizzgog.
Excuse me, Mrs. Ferry Lady. There are some dogs want to come across, please, now.
Oh, I wanted to have a rest now. Anyway, 2 dogs will be far too heavy. They will sink the ferry right to the bottom of the river, Jim.
They won't, will they?
Will?
Won't?
Will?
No, they won't. Let's try.
Oh, okay. Okay, go on then.
One dog and two dogs.
Pull, pull, pull and tug, two ducks across the river. Now they're on the other side. They can go off all merry. Go on, off you go, scamper.
Mrs. Ferry Lady Rosie, there are 3 elephants want to come across now, please.
Oh, no. 3 elephants?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they will definitely sink our ferry to the bottom of the river. They will be far too heavy, Jim.
They won't sink it to the bottom of the river, will they?
They will.
They won't.
They will.
Let's try. Right. 1 elephant. 2 elephants. And 3 elephants.
I told you it was too heavy.
Oh,
Told you?
it sunk right to the bottom of the river.
I know.
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day,
Rosie and Jim were chugging along on their boat when they saw a ferry, a little boat going across the water with a rope to pull it. "That looks fun," said Jim. "I wish we could do that. Perhaps we can." "Of course we can," said Rosie. "We'll use this ice cream tub and my ball of wool." "All right," said Jim. "Let's try. But how will we get it across the river?" "You see, Noggin," said Rosie. She unrolled the wool. "Whoops! What's that?" said Rosie. It was an elephant. "Hello, elephant. Would you like to play ferries and pull our boat across the water?" said Rosie. "I think she can do it," said Jim. "Elephants like water." The elephant splashed into the river and pulled Rosie and Jim across. "We're going back over the bridge," said Jim. "That was a lovely ride," said Rosie. "Thank you, elephant," said Rosie and Jim. "Thank you. Bye-bye."
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.